About 95% of Americans are ordered to stay at home, as 42 states have enacted shelter-in-place orders. But there are countless essential people who are still working on the front lines to keep us safe, healthy, and fed. Essential workers are sacrificing their safety to provide the services we often take for granted. You folks are the true heroes, and we want to take a moment to show our appreciation and say thank you.
I want to take this opportunity to thank all those who are working on the front lines right now, keeping our country going. Those in the transportation industry, those in the healthcare industry, those stocking the shelves at the grocery stores. We are extremely grateful for all that you're doing, all your sacrifices, all your hard work, putting yourself in harm's way. We owe you a debt of gratitude.
Hi, my name is Dr. Casey Morris, and I want to say thank you to all the farmers out there, especially to my cousin Galen at Iverstein Family Farms for working hard to put fresh food on the table.
I'd like to say thank you to all the nurses being on the front line, taking care of all the sick. I'd like to say to all the grocery stores and all the essential personnel out there, we're with you on the front lines, and stay safe.
I'd like to take a minute to thank all the healthcare workers that are putting their life on the line every day in order to save lives, and also the trucking and food industry that are making sure we get the food and supplies delivered every day that we need in order to beat this pandemic.
Just want to say thank you to all the farmers keeping us fed, and just want to thank all of the healthcare workers and first responders and essential workers out there. I want to give a special shout out to my father-in-law, Kevin Ashelman in Jackson, Mississippi, working in the ER, and also the ones taking care of my boss here in Baton Rouge. I hope everybody stays safe and gets to feeling better soon.
I'd like to say thank you to the healthcare workers, the truck drivers, the grocery store employees, and the bankers, and to everyone else keeping this country going right now. Thank you.
Thank you to all the healthcare workers, all the doctors, nurses, the grocery store workers, the delivery truck drivers, and especially the farmers. I want to give a shout out and a thank you to them for working through this crisis, keeping us all safe and fed. We appreciate all you do for us.
Finger farmers.
Now more than ever, it is obvious how truly essential agriculture is to our society. Thank you for not cutting back your hours, but amping it up to ensure that grocery store shelves were fully stocked and that no one goes hungry during this time.
During this difficult time where our farmers and ranchers are still working so hard to make sure that we have something to eat, something to wear, and that we can still drive, I just want to say a very heartfelt thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I know how hard you're working and have always worked. And during this time, it's been nonstop for you despite the challenges. So thank you. Love you all.
We're extremely thankful for our farmers still working and continuing to supply us with the raw materials so that we're able to turn it into something that will hopefully help in the battle against COVID-19 with our healthcare workers and our first responders, and helping them stay safe and clean in the field while they continue to work.
Just wanted to give a quick shout out and say thanks to all the healthcare workers. They're working crazy hours and in stressful conditions.
We don't appreciate you enough, but this should open everyone's eyes to how valuable, how important, and how brave you are. You're soldiers, as far as I'm concerned, in the medical community, because you are fighting a war out there.
Y'all keep doing a good job. We're praying for you every day. Hope that you all get to go home safe to your families. And keep your head up. This too shall pass.
Thank you for those on the front lines for risking your lives. We are saying our prayers. Thank you for your service.
And I just want to give a special thank you and special shout out to all the farmers across America who are working tirelessly to continue during this pandemic. Thanks, guys.
I am eternally grateful for healthcare workers, employees at grocery stores, postal workers,
the nurses, the doctors, the pharmacists, all you people out there taking care of all of us through this sickness. Thank y'all. Thank you to the grocery store operators, the ones that still cooking food at the restaurants,
the truck drivers that are out there moving our goods and services, the veterinarians who are keeping our animals healthy, to the people behind the parts counters and the mechanics who help keep our equipment running throughout this time of planning. Thank you.
For that, I'm thankful and grateful, and want to send all of those essential workers my deepest gratitude.
From all the farmers and cattlemen and producers that bring you the food and fiber and the beef, and we appreciate you more than we could ever say.
Together, we're all going to survive this, and we're going to get through it, and we're going to make this world a better place. My hat's off to all of you folks out there that are still trying to work and get through this. Thank you.
There's never been a question that the work that you do is essential. But now, perhaps more than ever before, our country needs our farmers and agriculturalists. Thank you for all that you do to help keep our country moving forward during this global pandemic.
Thank you, farmers.
Thank you from all of us here at TWILA. And a special thank you to everyone who took the time to send us a video. We really appreciate it. That does it for this edition of TWILA. We hope that each and every one of you have a safe and happy Easter weekend. And if you're at home with family and craving more TWILA, you can always watch all of our videos on our YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe to us there. And as always, be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. For all of us here at TWILA, thank you for joining us. We hope to see you again right here next week.